Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you're flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 and you're looking for higher frame rates without sacrificing performance and visuals, you're in the right place. In this video I will show you the settings that I use to achieve 150 FPS and more in the sim. My desktop PC is not a high-end power machine, but it has an Intel i7 processor, an RTX 4070 graphics card and 32 GB of RAM. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 can be demanding, especially with detailed aircraft like the Fenix A320 and at busy airports. The main goal is to achieve smooth, consistent performance while maintaining excellent visual quality. Let's open the settings and get started. For display mode I use windowed, and for the full screen resolution I use my default display screen settings. If you have an NVIDIA card, use DLSS Super Resolution for anti-aliasing and select quality. Otherwise use TAA or AMD FSR. This will give you an excellent balance between image quality and performance. If you are flying at 1080 pixels, you can also try DLSS balance for slightly sharper visuals. For AMD Fidelity FX sharpening I use 100. Maximum frame rate is off, and if you have an RTX 40 series graphics card like me, enable DLSS for frame generation. Turn off VSync and dynamic settings. Now let's open global rendering. Terrain level of detail has one of the biggest impacts on performance, and I have set it to 110. Off-screen terrain precaching is high and displacement mapping is off. Buildings and trees are high, plants and rocks are medium, and grass is low. Using these settings you will gain extra FPS while keeping the scenery looking great from the cockpit. Object level of detail is 100. This value still provides a detailed world while significantly reducing CPU load around busy airports. If you use AutoFPS, you can let it dynamically adjust these values while you fly. Clouds have a major effect on the visuals. I use high. Ultra clouds look fantastic but cost a significant amount of performance during heavy weather. Setting clouds to high still looks excellent for most flights. Keep texture resolution on ultra, and anisotropic texture filtering is at 16. This setting has little impact on an RTX 4070 but keeps cockpit textures crisp and sharp. Set water waves to medium and disable ray traced shadows. Shadow maps are 1024, terrain shadows 256, contact shadows are off, windshield effects medium, ambient occlusion off, cube map reflections 256. Ray marched reflections are off and light shafts low. These settings will improve your FPS while having a minor visual impact during normal flying. I set the depth of field to low, motion blur goes off, visual effects low, and glass cockpit refresh rate to medium. Characters quantity is off and the variety and quality is low. For airport services quantity and variety I use low. Parked aircraft quantity is off and variety is low. Aircraft traffic quantity and variety is low, just like road and sea traffic. Fauna density and seatbelt visibility are turned off. There are also a few settings outside the sim that also help. In the NVIDIA app, go to Program Settings, set Low Latency Mode to Ultra, Power Management to Prefer Maximum Performance, and turn off Vertical Sync. If you are using AutoFPS, set Manual Target FPS to 100. Select Expert Options and IFR. For Auto Method FPS sensitivity select 5. Use a minimum terrain level of detail of 80 at 1000 feet, fixed, and maximum of 100 at 2000 feet. The auto object level of detail base minimum is 80 at 1000 feet and maximum 150 at 2000 feet. This allows the sim to automatically adjust detail levels depending on how demanding the scenery is. With these settings, here's what I typically see. At cruise altitude around 120 FPS, at smaller airports around 110 FPS and medium airports around 90 FPS. And at busy airports, generally between 70 and 100 FPS depending on weather, traffic and scenery. I hope these settings help you to get more performance out of your sim. If your game improved, let me know in the comments below what hardware you are using and how many FPS you are getting. If you like more tutorials and performance tips, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to get all the latest videos first. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.